Hi guys, it's Keely, and today I'm making kind of like an updated video on the last video I did, which was my mental health journey. I'm just like a little boy because I'm going to bed soon, and I have my ring light on, so I might look like orange just because it's kind of dark in the house right now. So yeah, the cats are on the table doing stuff. You might see them, maybe see me push them away. I'm not going to edit that out because I don't know how, so we're just not going to do that. I got a lot of people actually reached out to me, which was kind of insane, saying that I actually made them feel like they weren't the only ones, or that they were happy that someone else said something about mental illness and said something in like our community, as in like our small community here, like of people that we know. So it was kind of like, hi Marilyn. Marilyn, you're cute, but stop, it's a light. You've seen a light before. As they're going blind staring at it. Because I know I'm going blind staring at it. Love cats. Don't get one. Or two. So yes, people were writing to me. I had people that I never talked to in high school, people that I kind of talked to in high school, people that I knew of in high school. Oh my god. People that I know from friends of friends, people that I am really close with, people that I don't know at all. So it was amazing for me to get feedback like that from something I was so terrified to share with everyone. Like that was one of the hardest things I've ever done. And to this day, I still feel the same way. That's one of the hardest things I've ever done because that's such a personal thing. People don't talk about their mental illnesses, and they don't talk, oh my goodness, I'm gonna kill the cats. People don't talk about the mental illnesses, and they don't talk about the problems that are going on in their lives because it's hard, and because they don't want people to know, they don't want people to think they're crazy. And I get that. Update, today is October 2nd, and this is hard to share as well, maybe even more than the first video, but I had the new psychiatrist appointment, which I mentioned in the last video, and I was excited. I was like, hey, let's do this. Like, I've been waiting for a new one. I want to get help. I don't care if it's medication. I don't care if it's, well, I do, but I want a psychologist to talk to about my upbringing, like as a kid, and then what happened with that, and then how I can deal with that, how I can grieve from that, how I can not feel guilt for that, because that's what I hold. There's a lot of guilt for that, especially my mom. Like that's like kind of where I'll end that, because I get really emotional on that. But that's where, see, I even just like talking or thinking about it, it bothers me. It's like nothing I did, or nobody died in like a crazy way or anything like that. It's just, I was really young, I carry a lot of guilt. That's how it is. And now that I'm older, it's coming out. And now that I'm dealing with other problems, it's coming out. And then other problems I'm just having in day-to-day life, other problems I'm having with people, like no one in particular. Don't be like, oh my god, this is about me. It's not. It's really not. I'm just sharing. So like a lot of things that I'm holding back, and I was excited for someone to do this, and it's been hounding on me, and I hate to say this, but I was literally going to like ask them to inpatient me, and I don't remember what I mentioned in the last video, even though it was like less than 10 days ago. I don't remember what I mentioned about inpatienting, but it's basically, you know, if you don't know, where so I'm currently an outpatient, so I can go in and out and see the, you know, psychiatrists, whatever I want. Like I don't have a room there or anything like that. But if I were to inpatient myself, I would be in a room, possibly with another roommate. Don't know what their mental illness problem would be, something similar to mine, or who knows, some sort of mental illness. And then I would have kind of like a psychologist appointment. I would have group therapy. I would have, you know, certain meal hours, certain time to watch TV, that kind of thing. And that's literally where I was at, where it's like, I can't be at home. I'm dwelling too much on my phone. I'm dwelling too much on waiting for messages that aren't gonna come, kind of thing. Or I'm waiting on getting better by myself, or waiting on a psychiatrist to do that. And I realized that they can't do that, because I literally went in today, really hard day. Like I was stressed as hell. I couldn't sleep last night. He's playing with a bag of chips. We're just gonna let that happen. And non-editing fun. Yes, put it on my lap. I'm putting these chips on my lap. Sorry about it. This is what goes on in my head. It's like It's like a cat constantly playing with like a wrapper, and it's just a stress version of that. So, oh my God, that's really annoying. So that's kind of what's happening right now. So I went to the psychiatrist, scared to death to see them, scared to death that they actually would put me somewhere. And yes, that's what I wanted. And I wanted to be seen, and I wanted to be kept somewhere where maybe I can't get any worse and I can get better. I can constantly talk to a doctor, and I can constantly get help for like my personal needs. But as I was talking to the new psychiatrist, it was almost like in one ear out the other. I was, you know, giving my what's going on right now spiel about my parents and my current problems and that kind of thing, and how it's dwelling on me and how I can't get out of this funk, how I'm not eating, how I'm whatever. And she wasn't bad like the one I had before, but she wasn't good. She wasn't great. She wasn't like, she literally felt just kind of like, oh great, it's another kid that has anxiety and depression. They're gonna get over it. They're gonna watch a lot of TV. They're gonna get out of this funk. They're gonna have fun. They're gonna be fine. That's literally how it felt. Like when she brought up my mom, I started crying. Like, which is an obvious problem, which is why I can't talk about it now. But it just felt like why did I bring myself here if they're just not gonna do anything? It's so frustrating, and I don't want to be like pounded down on like the, you know, the Ottawa healthcare system and be like, oh, it's horrible, oh my God. No, but my personal experience hasn't been great. Like, my personal experience has been, you're gonna get over it, don't worry, it's no problem. Like, yes, these problems are normal, but they're all happening at once, and I'm feeling like trash. Like, I even told her, she asked me obviously if I was suicidal. I said no, but I told her, like in the last video, if I don't wake up, like if I go to bed tonight, I don't wake up tomorrow morning, I will be okay. I will be happy with that. I want to be wherever my parents are. I want to be away from here. Like, I can't, I feel like I don't want to look forward to another day. And I don't want to look forward to tomorrow. Like, I don't think of it tomorrow. I just don't. And that's weird and scary, but that's what it is. I don't look forward to another day happening because I feel like my days right now are so not great and are so not understood that it's like, you know what, if tomorrow never came, like, I'm okay with it. And like, it was really hard to say. And she asked me, okay, then why are you still here? Like, if I not planned my suicide, if I haven't done any of that, why are you still here? And I literally sat there, and it was kind of like a moment of, oh my God, I don't know. I didn't say anything. Like, I looked at her and I was like, trying to think of a reason why I'm still here. I didn't have anything. I said maybe my grandpa. Like, I didn't even know. And then I said also because I can't kill myself. Like, I don't have that in me to do that to myself. I know this might be triggering to someone who has these problems, but I can't do that to myself. I can't take my own life. Yes, I feel like I want out of this world. I want out. I could cry. Like, I was crying, being like, I can't do this. Put me somewhere, please, where I can get help, like constant help. And all she could give me was just, like, why are you still here? And I was like, because I can't kill myself. I cannot do that to myself. I could not do that to my family. I could not do that to my friends. I couldn't do that to myself. Like, I know as much as I say that I don't want to be here, it's like I'm stuck because I won't do that and I'm not getting any better. So I'm stuck in this spot of nobody's helping me. Nobody can give me any answers. Nobody can give me any direct reasons or like treatment. So it's like I'm stuck. I'm not gonna kill myself. I can't do that to myself. And I can't get help, obviously. So she said, okay, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna talk to another associate. We're gonna figure something out. She said, thank God, you bring someone else in because you're obviously not listening to me. I waited about 10 minutes outside and I just started crying in the waiting room because I was so overwhelmed that, like, this is what it's come to. It's come to me doing this, like, again, and bring myself to a hospital again for mental illness. And I came back with the other psychiatrist and they're like, okay, so what we figured out is, oh yeah, by the way, my GP doctor, he added another medication onto mine the day after I filmed the last video, and he gave me something to help with my anxiety. It just made me super nauseous, couldn't like drive, couldn't function, that kind of thing. So they're like, we'll take that off. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then they said, we're gonna take away your Ativan. And I said, whoa, whoa, if nobody knows what Ativan is, if you haven't watched my first video, Ativan is kind of like if you have panic attacks, you put it under your tongue, it dissolves, it calms your system down. Or if you're super anxious and you don't know what to do, you take an Ativan, you know, that kind of thing. And they were gonna take that away from me. And they said, you know what, we're gonna take the Ativan away. This is the new psychiatrist talking. I was like, you don't know me. You don't know how much that helps me, like, get through the day, get through the night. You don't know. So I fought to keep Ativan. Like, not my life, because obviously that's not relevant at this moment. I'm fighting to keep Ativan just to keep me sane. You know what I mean? And that's not even like a drug that everyone takes. That like it's like specialized. It's for anyone with a social, like with generalized anxiety disorder or depression. You take an Ativan to make you calm down, to make you feel like it's okay. And I'm like, you're not taking that away from me. And I fought it. And I want it. I'm like, no, you're not taking it away. So she's like, okay, well, we won't take it away right now. I was like, you're not gonna take it away ever, because that's not right. And I was literally begging and begging them to just say, please, like, not to say, I was begging them and crying, saying, please just take me and put me into a room where I can get constant help. Like, I am not okay. Did you not just hear me say that I don't look forward to a tomorrow, that I am only still here because I won't take my own life? I'm only still here because I don't know what else to do. I can't do that to myself. Like, do they not understand that that's a serious problem? That just because I didn't plan to hurt myself, or I haven't done it before, or I'm not gonna do it right now, that you won't take me in and help me? Like, it makes no sense to me, and it bothers me so bad that they won't take me seriously until something bad happens. So I was livid. I just wanted to get out of that room. I was so frustrated. I wasn't mad, I was just frustrated, because this is constantly has been happening to me, of just people being like, you're fine, you know what, just take some medication, you're good. Cats, whatever. And what they did was they just gave me a number to just a regular free therapist place. You can go talk to like students and they can help you with you getting better. And I was like, are you kidding me? I've gotten this letter, like this note. I don't have it on me right now, but this kind of like paper that's like a little carton that just says like, this is the place you go to. They help with this. They help with this. Here's the number. Go whatever. It's free. I think they're actually in sync. The cat. So like they gave me this 3 times. I'm not gonna go get therapy somewhere from a therapist who is gonna make me ask, like it's gonna be a new therapist every single time, or I'm gonna have to ask tell them every single time what my story is and what, like where I'm at. Like I'm not gonna do that. Like that's the most you can do for me, is not even give me a psychologist number, not even help me with a psychologist in the hospital, but give me a therapy number from somewhere that isn't even like, it isn't even a real helping place. They don't believe that since I'm not suicidal that I need help. It's almost like, does everything I just said to you mean nothing? Like, does it mean nothing to you? All the struggles I just mentioned to you, does it mean nothing? So I came out and I got in the car and I was so upset. I was like, are you kidding me? Like I literally begged them to take me and put me somewhere where I can get constant help. And if that means inpatienting, I will do it. I will take it. But since I'm not hurting myself, she'll get over it. She'll be fine. It's not the case. And like, I am so overwhelmed and frustrated right now with that situation that I'm taking time off from seeing a psychiatrist, because honestly, screw that right now. My luck is not good with that. I told them I want to sleep the days away. I don't want tomorrow to come. I don't want to be here when tomorrow does come, and that's not enough for them to actually get me help and to get me anywhere. So I'm sorry if this is a super negative video, but this is the serious life update that I just went to today. It was a new hospital. It was a new doctor. I put myself into that situation that obviously nobody wants to put themselves into a hospital to beg to be like kept in there and not even get that. It was just like, are you kidding me? Do I have to hurt myself in order for you to take me seriously and know that I'm not good and I'm not okay and I need help? And that's how it is. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what I did wrong. I feel like maybe it's my fault because I take everything to something. If something negative happens, I put it on myself. I'm like, I did something wrong. I hurt somebody. This is my fault. So now I'm worrying, is it my fault? Did I not show enough that I'm not okay? Like, I don't know what's going on. So for right now, I cannot put myself into bringing myself to another hospital and saying to another person in like the emergency room, I'm not okay, like I did once before. I'm not okay, I need help, I can't live right now, I can't live like this, I'm not gonna be okay. Like, I'm not gonna fake saying that I'm suicidal when I'm not. Like, yes, I don't wanna be here, and that could be considered suicidal, I get that, and maybe it is. But still, obviously, if these 2 psychiatrists aren't taking it as something serious, then maybe this hospital won't. And I can't put myself through another 6 hours in a mental illness triage where I feel like a crazy person. I feel like a caged animal where they're just studying me and where they're like, okay, we'll decide whether or not you're crazy enough or whether or not you're worth it enough to have a bed in our place and to give you the right help. So my boss actually reached out to me saying, you know what, screw it, we're gonna find you a psychologist. We're gonna find, like, she will take her time off for me to help me. And that means so much to me that someone actually is like, no, screw it, we're not taking this BS. We're gonna get you help because I'm not gonna get any better. And it's not like my family or friends haven't done that, but I haven't told people that, you know, I went today and this is what happened. So she knows me, she knows what's going on, so she's stepping up as, you know, the best person right now and taking it into her own hands. Like, no, we're gonna get you help, this is BS, we're not gonna take that. And I even called the Royal Ottawa to be like, hey, can I put myself in? They said, we don't take that anymore, you need a doctor's note. And then I get assessed, and then what if I'm not to their par of where I can be inpatiented? Like, I'm tired of putting myself through this and putting myself through hospitals and doctors and psychiatrists, people who are trained professionals with this kind of stuff, to tell me I'm not sick enough, or I'm not ill enough, or I'm not suicidal enough to be put in there, because that's honestly what it seems like. Yes, it might not be, but my personal problems right now that's what it is that I'm not enough and it doesn't matter enough what I'm going through to put me somewhere where I can get constant help. And I need constant help, but it's whatever it is. Maybe another update, possibly. This one I wasn't gonna put out to the public because that is very personal, that I was literally rejected to inputting myself to the hospital. I don't want to put myself into the hospital, but if that's the only thing that's gonna help me, that's what I'm gonna do. And obviously that's hard and it's scary, and I was upset about, like emotionally upset about wanting to do that, but I thought, you know what, if I have no other option, I'm gonna do it. And if it's gonna help my people around me, I'm gonna do it. If it's gonna make me a better person and love myself, I'm gonna do it, because I don't love myself right now. And I need support from my friends and my family to just keep me going, keep me paying my bills, and keep me doing everyday things, you know, like showering and getting out and doing stuff like that. So this is a lot to take in one video. I probably will post it. Like, let's be real, if I sat down here for 20 minutes and just did this, why not? My cats are super annoying this whole video. I hope you stayed till this point just to understand that, like, things are not always what you want them to be, and they're not as easy as you think they could be, because I thought it would be easy just to take me in because of what I thought were serious, but it's not serious enough. I don't know what this fist is. This is an angry, like, rise against fist. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly upload this, get this up. Maybe I'll do another video. If anything changes for the best or the worst, let me know if you even want another video, or if this is like, oh my god, this is too much, this is the drama. Like, if it's just triggering you, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I can't trigger warning because I can't edit, so sorry. But yeah, thank you to everyone who gave me love and who gave me support. Like, I don't want the attention from this. Like, I'm not saying like, oh my god, don't message me saying this helps you, or like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that this is not like this is not for me to be like, oh my god, look how much I'm hurting, like, look how bad I feel. This is not for that. This is not for attention. This is honestly just to help someone else who's maybe in the same situation as I am, and maybe if I get on a good route, it would help someone figure out how to plan their good route out and could help them in the same situation. So I'm just trying to honestly do this for helping me, talking to the camera. It makes, like, takes a weight off my chest, and it's amazing, and that it's helping people. That's amazing too. But it's more for just you guys, who's ever watching this, whether you have problems or not, to understand how not easy this is and how serious this is and how screwed up the system can be sometimes. But obviously it's not everywhere, it's not everyone, and not every doctor is like this, but it's a couple of them, a few of them now. So I'm kind of at my wit's end with the hospitals and the places where you think that you would get the most help, but whatever right now, honestly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed or learned something or figured something out. That's all I want, is to help you guys or help someone out there or help just educate out there what it's like. I might do another video, might not, but thumbs up for my cats being Rowdy and Riley and Riley? And watch me turn off my camera with my hand because I'm not gonna edit.